Wednesday night college basketball action. This is Across the Board with Jeff Grant here at SBRforum.com. Big 12 conference play. The Kansas Jayhawks versus the Oklahoma State Cowboys at Gallagher-Iba Arena in Stillwater, Oklahoma. Jayhawks opened up as 1.5-point road underdogs, moved as high as 1-point road favorites in the market, while the total is held steady at 135.5. When you look at the Jayhawks, they have won back-to-back games, both of those coming at home. Of course, this streak was preceded by a very rare 3-game losing streak for this program, coming off a 73-47 victory over the Texas Longhorns as 14-point home favorites. Really a perfect storm event for the Jayhawks to really lay it on one of their biggest Big 12 rivals, given the fact that ESPN's College Game Day was on campus in Lawrence, and the defense held the Longhorns to just 21.8% shooting from the floor. Of course, they do lead the nation in defensive field goal percentage, holding foes to 35.6% shooting. The Cowboys did manage to shoot 43.3% in their trip to Lawrence, coming away with an 85-80 victory as 10.5-point road underdogs, that game taking place on February 2nd. Jayhawks will be out for revenge, 2-0 straight up and against the spread when revenging a home loss the last 2+ seasons, and the under is 7-0 in the Jayhawks' last 7 games. As an underdog, I'm going to be playing the home team as a slight home underdog in this one, but as the betting market continues throughout the day, something you're going to want to monitor on SBRodds.com, the Jayhawks may land back in the underdog role. 7-game win streak for Oklahoma State. That is the longest winning streak in the Big 12 Conference among any of the teams. That includes an 84-79 overtime victory over the Oklahoma Sooners as 9-point home favorites, climbing over the total of 136. This team was really defensive-minded at the beginning of the season. Odds makers have really kind of caught up. The over 6-1 in their last 7 games. I wasn't too keen on the fact that Oklahoma State's fans rushed the court after that victory. It wasn't against a ranked opponent. Of course, it was against one of their biggest rivals, an in-state rival to be exact, but something that I'm not too keen on, but I am still going to back the Cowboys in the spot. They are one of the more balanced teams offensively. They're the only team in the Big 12 with 3 players ranking in the top 10 in scoring. They are led by junior guard Markel Brown. He averages 15.8 points per game, and he scored a game-high 28 points against the Jayhawks. He's definitely going to keep this team honest. They're not going to be able to box in the paint like this team loves to do, Kansas, leading the nation in block shots, as Brown knocked down 7 of 10 shots from beyond the arc in that contest. Since 1996-97, the Cowboys are 7-17 against the Jayhawks, but they are 4-4 on this floor in Stillwater. They defeated at least one ranked opponent in the last 14 seasons, and they have a remarkable 40-22 record in their last 62 home games against top 25 foes. Yes, the Oklahoma State Cowboys have been an average underdog of 11.5 points the last 10 meetings, but I think this group of players matches up really well with the current roster of Kansas, and I think they're going to sweep the season series against the Jayhawks. So I'm going to recommend picking the Oklahoma State Cowboys +1 against the Kansas Jayhawks on Wednesday night. You can get more information on this game or any other on Wednesday's college basketball board by following me on Twitter at Jeff Grant Sports. And this has been another edition of Across the Board with Jeff Grant here at SBRforum.com.